Good morning. So today is Tuesday, January 17th. Okay, so this is upload for January 17th. Remember that you have your midterms due tomorrow midnight. We also have a Teams meeting tomorrow, okay? That's already scheduled in Teams. Critical that you download the Teams app. Not only do you need to communicate via Teams with me because I answer quicker, faster, it's just easier for me than email or bubble or anything else, okay? So not only that, but you also need it for the rest of your classes, and it's important to have Teams because that's what we communicate with through that platform in SU, okay? So we will be having a Teams meeting tomorrow. Midterms are due tomorrow, okay, midnight. So please, for those of you who are waiting to upload because I have approved work, that will be opening after the midterm. So on Thursday, I will be opening up chapters 1, chapters 2, and week 1 only, okay, in terms of daily attendance. So if you have that pending, stay on the lookout for the opening of the link, okay? I don't want to open it before because it's going to confuse everybody. So once we get our midterm done for tomorrow, midnight, then I will be opening up the rest of the links, okay? So start studying for your midterms for your other classes. Ours is fairly simple. There is a glitch in the, it's called a retention program, okay? So what it is for people that are failing, all right, I send you an email, all right, or a text. So there is a glitch in there if there is an issue or if you are passing, right? I communicated with one of my students and she had 100 yesterday, so she got really scared. But there's glitches. I have to send out those communications in order to justify that I communicated with you, in order to document that you have been advised that you're not passing. So I really appreciate for those of you who have answered, okay? So thank you very much. And if there's a glitch, please be patient with me, but make sure that you communicate so that way I can make sure that you are passing and that there's nothing pending. And that way I know as well. So that way if there's an issue, I can relate it to the director, okay, who is my boss. Okay, so I think that's it. If there's any questions or anything that you need, please reach out via Teams. I will be seeing you tomorrow for a Teams meeting tomorrow. It is not mandatory, okay? But if we do not get participation, we will have to make it a mandatory sessions, okay? So just if you are able to log on. I know a lot of you have work. There's a lot of people that log on anyway, if they are able to. And I would really appreciate if you guys show up. I am gonna, since I have the lectures, okay, I will be, I need to upload the lectures for chapter 3. So my apologies for that. I have forgotten. So I'll try my best to get those done and get those in, okay? 14's meeting. So I would appreciate that you guys show up. Since the lectures are up for the grade, for the chapters, what I'm gonna do during the meeting is just really review things that possibly the chapter doesn't cover, or important sections of the chapter that I think that are critical for your expansion, for your experience, for you to create more schemata, which is like your foundation. So schemata is your basis, right? So, it's sort of like, picture a house being built. First, you put your foundation, and then on your foundation, you put a brick, and then another brick, and then another brick, and then another brick. Although there aren't a lot of houses that are built in bricks, but just as an example. And so schemata is building upon your foundation of knowledge. So anything that you have in terms of knowledge, you always build up on it. And even though you think that there might be knowledge that that you're not going to need, eventually down the road, you're like, oh my God, this I really needed this, okay? And this was really helpful, and I never thought it would be. So everything is important. And so I will be reviewing tomorrow during our team's meeting the importance of whatever that chapter is, or the importance of what we have reviewed up to now, because in half an hour, and I just set it up for half an hour, it usually takes a little bit longer, but I set up the meeting just for half an hour to be able to really discuss vital, pertinent issues within the chapter that I think are important, or within the class. Okay. With that, also, as you all know, for those of you who know me, I do meditation. So we will be having a meditation session afterwards. Meditation helps you focus. It helps you be able to breathe. It helps you to be able to calm down in difficult situations and triggering situations. And it really helps you control, right, or manage your body, your feelings, your, everything in mind, body, and spirit, with your breathing, and with some sort of like practice, you can get to a point where you can really calm down your triggers, or acknowledge your triggers and not be so triggered, or really bring in some sort of sense of wholeness and centeredness through the breathing methods that I help you develop. Okay. In addition to that, during meditation, it's sort of like dreaming. It's unbelievable. So during meditation, you have visions, right? And you can see things. There's some people that can't, but for the most part, everybody can. And so I interpret whatever it is that you saw. Okay. So it's a really neat free session, right? And very incredible experience. For all my veterans, that maybe have had a hard time because they've had, some major, difficult tours that they've gone to, meditation really helps. And I highly encourage you to show up, if anything, for the meditation session. It will be an incredible skill that can help you throughout your life. Okay. So I will be giving that as well. Okay. So that's it. Have a super day. Namaste. Love and light.